Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, it's finally going to be time to go over this room, and I'm already stepping on things. We need to declutter this whole bedroom. You can see I've got a lot to do. She's got a lot of stuff on her art table here. We've got underneath. We've got that is getting pretty full again. So over here, I might try to figure out somewhere else to put this because he tries to get into this, and as you can see, and I don't really want him to get into that stuff. We got this corner over here that's kind of starting to pile things up with after Christmas, all the gifts that they got. Since he's getting more toys too, obviously there's much more coming into this bedroom. So my plan is to, I'm actually going to try to get rid of a lot of these books and just keep some of them. And then hopefully they'll all fit in here. I'm going to try to find a different spot for the coloring stuff that's up here so we could fit all the books. And then I'm going to try and use that basket mainly for his toys, because the one I'm using right now is getting pretty filled up. So it's kind of overflowing, and it's a little over half that size. So I know that one will fit all of his toys. So yeah, I need to get going on this room. Got laundry right now I'm working on putting away. What, baby?
I'm looking for something.
Okay, look for something. I need to go through this dresser. There's clothes that he's outgrown. There's clothes that she needs to get put away, that she's outgrown or give away, not put away. Sorry. I woke up feeling under the weather. I feel a cold coming on, and I'm not feeling good today. And I really wanted to get this done today because I know the next few weeks are going to be pretty busy for me. I've got some bakery orders coming up. I've got birthdays coming up and baking to do for that, and just the birthday events. This week I also wanted to update my menu. I'm making some menu additions to my bakery. Sorry, you're going to hear a lot of noise. They're playing in here. So I need to get that menu finalized and updated, and then I need to put out, when I do that, I'm setting a new date for my cake tasting boxes. I do cake tastings, but they're only on certain dates. So once I upload my new menu, because I'm going to have different cake flavors and stuff on there, once I update that, I'm going to be setting a new date, which I want to set in 2 weeks because that's what works well with my schedule. And so I got a lot going on. I also want to get, I'm going to be doing some Valentine's Day pre-orders for treat boxes and charcuterie boxes. I'm going to do like both of them, so try and do them as a bundle. So I need to do all the baking for that. Okay, baby. So I need to get all the baking done for that so I can build those boxes and advertise what I'm going to be selling for people to pre-order. So I'm saying all that because I know this project is going to take me a couple of days with all the interruptions I have throughout the day. And so I wanted to try and get it done today, even though I'm really not feeling good. I'm going to get as much done as I can. No, I don't feel good today, honey.
Why?
Well, my throat hurts. My head is hurting. I'm just not feeling too good. But we're going to try to clean your bedroom. Remember how we talked about that? Yeah, cleaning your bedroom. So I really want to try to get this done. There's a lot to do.
I'm sorry you're not feeling.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I think it's about 1 o'clock. We actually all slept in today, which was really nice. I clearly needed it. I definitely needed it. So we all slept in today. Not until 1 o'clock, but until about 9, which is very unusual. We usually get up around 6 or 7. 7 is kind of late for us, 7:30, but we woke up at 9 today, so they're playing very nicely right here. But, yeah, it's about 1 o'clock, so I'm going to see how much I can get done today. I'm pretty caught up on laundry. I just need to put this away. I started doing it, but I need to put the rest of this laundry away. I'm caught up on laundry. I'm caught up on cleaning. I cleaned up and, just got caught up on daily cleaning over the weekend. So this is my focus for the rest of the day, apart from making meals and then going to the playground later if we're up for it. So I showed you the room. You could see all the mess here. Let me show you the closet. This is what the closet is looking like. I definitely need to do something up here. So this, I got this stuff. This is some of my Valentine's pre-order stuff that's what those sprinkles are for. And then these little containers, I got to use as, oh, you want to see them? Okay, here you go. You can hold on to them. I need the sprinkles though. Yeah, you can have those. We're going to use that. We're going to use those to organize a lot of the little pieces of her toys so that they can stay all together, and so we can put them up so Jackson does not get into them. And then I need to, these are clothes and shoes he got for Christmas. He does not fit into the clothes yet. These are, I think, they're too big for him. I forget what sizes, but they're too big for him right now. He won't fit into them, and I think most of them are summer clothes, which is great. I think they're all summer, which is great because we don't have anything for that yet. So that is really nice. But need to go through all that. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it here. I might, because I may end up putting a lot of these clothes away. Well, when we go through the dressers, I think I'm going to go through these too, so that we could just give it all away at once. Because I think most of this summer stuff, by the time summer rolls back around, he's not going to fit into it anymore. And then this is bigger stuff. So what I might do is I might hang up those bigger clothes here with these bigger items. And then he's got some shoes, new shoes that I need to put away. This is their shoe situation right now. I think they all fit. So I don't think that they've grown out of any of these. So I think those are fine to stay. Need to do something with this. This is actually an Amazon return. So is that. So I'm going to put these right here. I have that on my list to do tomorrow when we go somewhere. I will drop them off. And then this is also a return. I need to return this, but this is to Walmart. So I don't know when I'm going to get to Walmart this week. But I may just put that in my car so that's in there so I don't forget. This is something that I got to help organize her toys. You'll see it when I put it up. These are, it's a hanging kitchen basket, but I thought it would be really nice to help organize her toys. Thank you, baby. There is 3 of them in here. So I think I might do 2 because I already took one out and built them to see how big they were, and they're kind of big. So I think I'll do 2 in here, and then I might do 1 in my kitchen so that I can use it for something. That'd be really nice. But you'll see what I plan to do with that. I plan to do this in her little, I want to make like a kitchen area. I would like to make, I don't know if it's going to be in this corner, but I want to make a little kitchen area because she got all these new kitchen toys. These 3 are new toys. And I think we might get rid of this little car right here, this blue one, because neither one of them use that. I mean, he might when he's older, but she hasn't used that. It literally just sits here. It never gets used. So we're probably going to get rid of that. But she does use this cart a lot. So what I'm thinking is I want to make her a little corner for her little kitchen area. I would love to upgrade her kitchen to one that's a little bit bigger. But that is not on the list for today. That's definitely going to be another day. What I also want to do is I want to try to move this bed. You'll see, but I want to move this bed this way. What I might get to today is just decluttering and get rid of all the toys, and then I will do the reorganizing. But I think I'm going to move the posters into a different spot, and then I'm going to turn the bed so it's this way, so it's up against this wall. And then I want to put the dresser right here because it's not very tall, so I think it just barely will go over that window. And so I want to see if I could put the dresser there, and then that's probably going to be moved. But if I still have room in the corner, which I'm thinking I probably will, it might be nice to have her chair and her bookcase there. So, I don't know. You're going to see how it goes with me. Of course, I'll keep you updated. I'm hoping to show you all of that. But that's the plan. So that's why I got those to help organize and get stuff off the floor. Need to get that wrapping paper put away. Probably just going to throw that in the storage closet. This is just a really big bag that was from Christmas. I kept this big bag. Instead of saving this to use for next year, what I decided to do was just put a bunch of the big toys in there, or just put a bunch of the toys in there that we're going to be gifting. or clothes or whatever it is, and that way it's going to be easier for someone to pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking about.
Instead of like, I don't know, loose or grocery bags or something. I don't really know. And then same with this. I just saved this so that I could put some stuff in there too. This I actually was going to, I just threw it in there, but I was going to save this just for now to see if we could probably keep some little toys in here just to keep them all together, another little bag. So that's what that's for. I need to put that with the Christmas stuff I put away. This bin, not sure what I'm going to do with this. I might just throw that in the storage bin just for now. I don't know if I'm going to need it yet, so I want to save it just in case, and if I don't need it, then I'll give it away. That bin down there is my baking stuff, which I do actually have to go through that and organize. Same with this stuff right here. This is all my baking stuff I need to go through and organize, but that's definitely going to be another day. Probably another week. But this stuff over here, I already talked about the clothes. This is just, I kept this just to see if I would use it for anything, maybe some little toys if I need the extra space for little toys or anything. If I don't need it, I'll give it away, but I kept it just in case. It would be nice to have. And then up here, this, I'm going to see if my mother-in-law wants to take that. That's my husband's stuff up there. Got some random things in there. Some random things up here. This needs to be hung up when I actually finalize what is going to go, where her bed's going to go. This is, I wonder if there's a picture of it. I think there is. Let's see. No, there's not. Oh, maybe you can, yeah, you can kind of see it through there. This is like a little, I don't think it's a hammock. Is it no, it's not a hammock. It's just like a little cover that goes over her bed. So it makes her bed really pretty. Of course, I'll show you after we have it up, but I need to put that up as well. Actually, my husband is going to have to do that. Stuff up here, some toys and stuff. We need to just do this, okay? It's stressing me out. I actually cleaned up a little bit earlier. I cleaned the room up just so it wouldn't be so overwhelming. What I like to do, this was a big mess they just got into, but that's okay because I took them in here to play while I do this. But what I like to do is I like to start with a clean bedroom. I used to just go into it dirty, but that stresses me out. And so what I like to do is clean up the room, put everything in its spot. That way when I'm in, I can go to the areas and I can go through each area instead of like trying to organize the areas at the same time and then go through them. You know what I mean? So it just makes it easier, less stressful. But so I think before I start, I'm going to go ahead and pick this all away. Put it all away. Put the laundry away, and then we will get started. Okay, so I just kind of went through their stuff. This is all of her clothes that we're getting rid of that I'm going to post to give away to somebody. There's a bunch of shorts, some pants. Oh, I actually have to grab the matching sweaters to these. These are the sweaters that go with those, so I'll fold those and add them to the pile. And then this bin right here, I'll try to get in here and show you a little bit, but this bin is all of his clothes. I didn't really show you getting his clothes out of the dresser, but I did show you hanging up all of these clothes. So those are the clothes that we are going to give away of his. He's grown out of all of those. We had a bunch of extra hangers, and we just don't need that much. We have some extra right here that I'm gonna keep, and we don't keep that many clothes, so we don't need all those hangers, so I'm gonna give those away with all those clothes. And then I hung up all of the clothes that were up there. I went ahead and hung those up, and I put all of those right there actually because it just fit the best that way. So we're moving along. So I'm done with the clothes. Like I said, I don't have to do any of their shoes. They're done, except these right here. Look how cute these shoes are. He does fit in this size right now. I think the only ones that are too small are these right here. These ones look too small, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do with those, but I don't think he's gonna fit in those. I need to take the tags off of these though. These are super cute. Look how adorable they are. He's got this little pair. So cute. I think that is, yes, that is his size right now. And then these adorable Vans are, I think these are the size he's in right now. Let me see. Oh, these might be too small actually. I'll have to try them on him. But those might be too small too, unfortunately. I'm going to take the tags off and then I'm going to put them in the shoe pile. Okay, a little bit of an update for you guys. It's actually a different day than the first clip that I started recording this. It's a couple days after. I'm actually feeling worse than I was, but we're getting through it. We're getting it done. I had like a random burst of energy. So I was like, let me try to get this done. So you could probably hear my voice. I've got a cold and I wasn't feeling very good this morning, and I got that little burst of energy, so I was able to get this done. I was feeling okay, rested for a little bit, and I'm feeling better than I was this morning, but I'm starting to not feel so good, so I want to take it easy again. But I want to show you the update that I was able to get done. So you just saw I went through all of the books. I decluttered a bunch of the books. I'll show you everything that we are getting rid of so far. But I was able to get this bin completely empty. So what I'm going to do with this bin is, I'll show you, I'll bring it right out here. I am going to put all of these toys, actually this little ark, this is a Noah's Ark toy. We love this. That's going to go back in that bedroom. But I'm going to take that bin, and you can see this is what I usually use for his toys, but it is overflowing, so I am going to put all of his toys and move them into this bigger one here so that they'll fit, and then I'll probably keep them in that corner right there. We got rid of the swing yesterday, so I'm going to put that little toy bin right there. Those are going to be his toys. Hi, buddy. And then it really still looks like messy and cluttery in here. And that's just because the only thing I did so far was go through and declutter. I have yet to organize. So it's not going to look like this at the end. I'm still going to organize, but I'm going to do some rearranging and stuff like I talked about in the beginning. So it's going to look like this for the meantime. But I think with this cart, I had some different ideas, but ultimately I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into the closet. I'll show you where when I show you that. But I think I'm going to go and put that into the closet so it can open up some more space in their bedroom area. So they have more open space and it doesn't seem so like cluttered in here. And then I need to clean up this art table, obviously. And then this area over here, I am going to keep all of this stuff, but I'm going to be organizing it. So I'm going to be putting a lot of like some of this stuff, the looser items here, like this stuff. So it's not just strung about. I'm going to put them in those baskets that I showed you in the beginning, but I'm not going to hang those up until I know where this little kitchen area is going to go. So I'm going to do that last. I don't know, or at least when we start rearranging, I'm going to put those up when I finalize the spot. But we're going to keep all this stuff. She does play with it, except for this, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But this is everything that we're going to be giving away so far. I'm not giving away this bin. I just stored it in there just as I was kind of cleaning everything up so I could keep it all together. I'm going to put this in a different, whatever I'm going to give it away in, like bags or whatever. But I want to be able to take pictures and stuff so I can post it so people could see what it is. But got this little house she really doesn't play with. I mean, it's been sitting there for weeks and she just barely touched it the other day. She's got this new troll house she got for Christmas. She really likes this one. So we're keeping that house, and then we're going to give this mermaid house away. And then she just got a brand new Mr. Potato Head. She doesn't really reach for this one much. So I'll show you the other one she got. My sister got her this one. It's got a little suitcase. It's so cute. And it's just got little different Mr. Potato Heads in there. Little animals she can make. So since she doesn't reach for this one, we're going to give that away. And then just got random stuff in there. A bunch of books. What I do when we're going through her room and we're giving stuff away, I always ask her and make sure she's okay with giving this stuff away. If she I let her know we're going to give it away to other friends. For them to be able to play with it since we don't play with it. And sometimes she will tell me she doesn't want to give something away, and sometimes she will tell me she does want to give it away. So all of this stuff she said she wanted to give away. So it's not like I'm just taking all this stuff and it's like a sad thing for her. She actually likes to give things away, but there are things that she tells me she doesn't want to give away. For example, this right here, I wanted to give this away because she doesn't touch it. She doesn't play with it. But she said, I asked her and she said she doesn't want to give it away. So and same thing with this right here, this little blue car right here. I asked her, she said no, she doesn't want to give it away. I asked what she's going to use it for, and she said she wants to use it for her little kitties and her doggies and her animals. So what I told her was, I told her since she doesn't play with them right now, we won't get rid of them. We will give her a chance to start playing with them, and the next time we go through the bedroom, if she hasn't played with them by that time, then we're going to give them away. But we are going to keep them for now. So, yeah, that's kind of, I don't know. I don't know if sometimes people think that we just like go through her room when she doesn't know and then she comes back and things are gone. We don't do it that way. We think it's a really good learning experience for her, and just a way for her to I don't know how to explain it, but just give to people that might not have as much, or to other friends, since we don't play with it, instead of just having things sit here and just hoard things when other people can be playing with them and enjoy them. Those are just values that we would love to instill in our children. But this mat, let me talk about this mat for a second. I really like this mat. I love how much like fun, bright colors and like life it brings to this bedroom. But it just, it gets so dirty so fast and so easily, and it's very hard to clean. It's very hard to keep clean, but I really love it. But we've had it for a while. I've held on to it because I just love how much life it brings to the room. And it's a good cushion for him when he's crawling around and stuff, but he's getting a lot better at standing up. I don't know if you guys saw if you guys were watching him crawl around in the last clips when I was going through stuff. He was crawling around and standing up on things and pulling himself up. And his balance is getting a lot better, so he's really not falling down as much. So I think now, I was holding on to it mainly for that reason, so it was more of a support for him. But I think now that he's getting better, I'm holding him right now, and he's like, I know you're talking about me. He keeps looking at me. I love you. So I think we're going to go ahead and part with it now. We can get a different kind in the future that is easier to clean. I think they make ones that are like, not like this kind of material, but they have a material that you can actually wipe down easily and clean easily. So we'll look into one of those pretty soon. But that's the story with that. Let me show you the closet. So it's still pretty cluttered in here. I just need to, like, that bin right there, that's all stuff that we're gonna give away. I just need to put it in a different bag, which I know that bag's not gonna fit all that stuff, so I don't know what I'm gonna put in there. Probably maybe those toys. But that green bin we're gonna give away, I know I don't need that. We don't have as many little pieces as I thought we were gonna have, so that little heart container we got is gonna be good for all those little tiny pieces. So we're gonna give that green bin away. Up here, right there, are actually birthday gifts for my niece. Her birthday's coming up, and those are some gifts that I got her. So I'm actually gonna repurpose that bag and give that to her for her birthday, use it for her birthday gifts. Still need to go through all that stuff up there, but that is how we're looking in the closet here. Still need to do some work on that. But I think next I need to do this. This is going to take me 5 minutes. It's not even going to take me long at all. But I want to get this done, and then I might be done for today and rest for the rest of the day and see what I can get done tomorrow if I feel better. I'm debating on if I should give this away. Like, I want to keep it because it's cute, but I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I might keep it for now, just in case, as I organize, I end up needing some kind of bin. So I'm going to keep it for now, and if I don't need it, then I'll just give it away in a little bit. Okay, I am giving all of these boy clothes to my neighbor friend. She just had her little boy a month ago. And I've already given her a lot of stuff, but they're like smaller sizes. And so I asked her the other day, yesterday, I saw her yesterday, and I asked her if she wanted this stuff because it's 12 to 18 months and she doesn't have any of that yet. He's obviously not going to fit into it for a little while, but she said that she would take it. So I am going to go give this to her. And then that will get rid of these clothes. And then these are the girl clothes that I am giving away. Someone is supposed to come and get those later today. So I'm going to put these right here with the boy clothes. And then this bin, I think I'm going to give it away because just going through and decluttering everything and seeing everything we're getting rid of, I know I'm not going to need another storage bin. I already have one in our storage closet that is completely empty already. So I'm just going to give this one away. I'm going to keep the other one instead of this one because this, you see that blue right there? That came off of this one. So I posted in a couple different groups. There's a mom group that I posted in, and I posted it like yesterday morning, and it did not get approved until this morning. And so it was taking so long, so I ended up posting in a different group this morning. Actually, it didn't get posted until this afternoon because it had to be approved. And so this morning I had posted in a different free group that I'm in, and some people had already commented on that for some of this stuff. And there was one that asked for a couple specific things. And I already messaged her that she could get those. And then one of the other people that I was talking to, they ended up messaging back that I was waiting on. It's a little confusing. Anyways, I did want someone to take everything, but because I was communicating with a couple different people, I want to make sure that I honor what I said I was going to give to them. So I'm going to pull out some different things. There's going to be a couple different bags. I'm going to pull out some specific things for one of the ladies that wanted it, and then the rest of the stuff I'm going to try to fit in this bin and then just give them all of that. So I think, yeah, what she wanted was these are reusable nursing pads, and I actually got them. I got them in that free group that I'm in, and I never ended up using them. So I am re-gifting these if I can get them out. Well, I need to take these out of the container. She wants those, and then there's some bath toys that she wanted. So I'll probably put that all in here, or this green one. I'll probably put it all in this green one, and then she can have a little bin. And then the rest I think I'm going to put in here. Okay, so I fit what I could in here, and then this bag here, along with this bag of toys, is going to go to one family, and then that little, whoops, and then that little bin right there has the bath toys and the nursing pads, so that's going to go to a different lady. This one is going to go to a different mom, and then this one is going to go to my neighbor friend. So, we are making progress here. I kind of cleaned up here a little bit, and I put all the gifts in that gift bag, so that's ready to go. I need to put tissue paper and a little tag on there. And then this stuff, I am going to hang that up and then put this up when we figure out where we're going to move the bed. That I'm still indecisive on if I want to keep it or not, so that's just staying there for the meantime. But those baskets need to get put up when we figure out where we're putting our little kitchen station. These shoes, I need to figure out what I'm doing with these shoes because I don't know yet. And then those bags I'm going to put under our sink with the other bags. But we're making progress, guys. Look at this. I think, actually, you know what I'm going to do right now? Because it needs to get moved. Look, there's still so much to do. But I'm very happy with all the progress that's been made so far. I need to move this. I am going to move this cart, which I need to reorganize. I've kind of just been throwing stuff on here at the moment. Whoops. I just need to go back in there. We've got a little Play-Doh station down here with our Play-Doh crafts. Some other crafts down here, more craft stuff. This is the craft and like homeschool cart. And then these, I threw all her coloring books that were in that little bookshelf on top here. Oh, she wanted to paint. I'll get this out so she can paint in a little bit. And then she's got workbooks down here. So I am actually going to move this into the closet right now, into this little corner where I want it to go. Just so it's out of the room. And I know it's going to be there. I do plan to keep that in there so he doesn't keep getting into it. She kind of gets into it whenever she wants to, which is fine. She'll get stuff that she wants to do sometimes, and she'll go do it on our kitchen table out of reach of him. So that's good. I'm totally fine with that. I'm only putting it in here because he really likes to get up here and try to play with that stuff. And I don't want him getting into that stuff yet. He's too little for that stuff. So now that's in there. See, that's definitely opened up a little bit of space in here. So it's going to make it feel less cluttered. But I think that's where we're at. I'm going to move our car seat back in here for now. We're making progress, guys. You should be proud. We are making progress here. Things are coming along. It's looking good. Okay, I'm very tired now. And so I'm going to take a break from this room for a little bit. And I'm going to revisit it. So this is going to be part 1. There's going to be a part 2, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. In the next one, we're going to be rearranging the room, and we're going to be organizing. And it's going to, it's going to come full circle. We're going to see the final product here. It's going to come together. But I'm tired. I've been sick. I've been working through this since, I can't even think. I've been working through this through my sickness, and slowly I've been doing it, but it's been getting done. So I am happy with what I've done. So now I'm going to wait for these people to pick this stuff up, and then I'm going to take a break for, I don't even know if I'm going to take a break for a day. I might just jump into this tomorrow, because I know we're going to be home all day tomorrow, and there's not too much I want to get done tomorrow. So I might slowly start doing stuff tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I want to thank you guys for watching me develop this room. I don't know how it's going to look in the end, but thank you guys for being with me, and I will see you guys next time.